Egyptian gold body tatted like a Mayan. And I can't say I'm gonna succeed, but I'm trying. I had a couple close friends and I done lost a few. They either dead or in jail, plus I cut off a few. They say the devil got no feelings, but I feel him. Cause with the Lord would show forgiveness, I would kill him.
Hey to your family, welcome back to your Renegades channel. As y'all can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about music. Now, I chose this topic because music is something everybody listens to, but if you are, I guess, spiritual, or you just want to be more connected or in tune with your ancestors and life and all of that other stuff, you have to understand the music. You have to, first of all, know yourself. And, you know, like if you have a question, your ancestors can communicate to you through music. Music is like, y'all, like sit back and think right now, the music that you listening to, what does it speak about? Or not necessarily speak about, but the words. Like if you had a question and you listen to music, your answer could be right in the song. Or what do you learn at the end of listening to music? Like what is the main message you get? Like when a song ends, pause it before it turns to the next song and be like, what did I just learn from this? Or you don't even have to ask yourself that question. It might just be an automatic answer. Like it just might be automatically there because it's like, that's the end, that's the finish line of that process, you see. So yeah, basically understanding music is a whole different vibration, because it's like somebody making a video, but they're not making a video, they're talking to you through music. So there's different like words talking automatically is a vibration. So if you're gonna sing a song, it's a little bit higher, so you might get it a little bit more. So that's what I'm trying to say to y'all. And if you listen to low vibrational music and you get a message from it, it's a negative answer. Like if you have a question about something spiritual, you don't want to listen to something that's low vibrational, because you're going to get a negative answer and you don't want that. So to avoid that, listen to music that's higher, that has a higher vibration, that's higher up in I was gonna say something else, but I don't know another word. A higher vibration, higher vibe, you know. And if you listen to NBA Youngboy, I'm gonna just put it out there like that. Sis or sir, you're not gonna really get nothing from that. Or it might be like, if you're trying to listen to get a message about love, you're gonna get a toxic love, because he's not spiritual and he's not vibrating high. So why would he communicate a message to you that's high, you know? And on top of that, he's a demon and he says it in his song. So don't argue with me about that. And if I'm being honest with y'all, I haven't listened to NBA Youngboy in like, well, I'm not gonna say, like, actually sitting down listening to his song, I haven't listened to that song in like a year. But I mean, I do have family who listen to low vibrational things, and you know, I'm just there in their presence, maybe in a car, and they play that. So I might just be looking out the window like, look at these beautiful trees. Because it's like, I don't want to vibrate on y'all level, y'all frequency. That's the other word I was looking for. But yeah, that's really what I gotta say. If you're gonna listen to music, you gotta understand it. And understand basically means like comprehending. And like I told y'all before, I don't like to say understand, because you're not getting what I'm saying. So the only time I would say I understand something is if I don't get what you're saying. Like, I understand. Like, because the stand is what you're talking about, but you understand what you talking about, you know what I mean? So if you feel me, you on that level, you feel me, like you understand, like that energy is inwards, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's another topic for another time. But I'm talking about music. You gotta understand the music, okay? And yeah, like, vibrate higher. And in order to vibrate higher, or you want a message from your ancestors, they're higher, they're up there, they're not below. So if you want a message and you listen to lower vibrational words or lower vibrational music, you're going to get messages and frequencies from your demons. Yes, we all have demons that we fight. For example, food. Like, you might be eating meat all the time, and that's a demon that you got to fight. That might be easy or hard depending on who you are, but you know, when you keep feeding into certain things, the stronger these demons get and the weaker you get. And if you want to overcome and fight your demons, get stronger and put in that willpower, and boom, you got control over your vessel. But back to the music. Yeah, like I said, you just got to understand it. And sometimes you don't have to really sing along. I feel like when you quiet and when you fasting through a lot of things, you can do a fast talk, you can do a fast eating, like fast communication. You can fast by not eating anything. You can fast by just closing your eyes. Like, you know, when people go outside and they meditate, they don't really be out there talking out loud, or they breathe and they do it slower. You know, getting uncomfortable is just a fast overall. Like, you're doing something and you do it for as long as you can. That's what a fast is. So yeah, if you go outside and you meditate, that's a fast. So anytime you fast, you disciplining yourself. And any type of fast, like I spoke on in my last video, it makes you stronger because you're disciplining yourself, but you also, that discipline is, it takes a lot of willpower, and you build up all that power, and that power can be used for something really good. So it's a potential for something. So yeah, just keep going, because you got this, period. But back to the music again. Yeah, like I said, just understand it, and don't be sitting there just talking because you like the beat, you know, like, that's lame, because you're still vibing, you're still vibrating towards that music. And then also, like I said before, words are spells, curses are curses. That didn't make sense at all. Words are spells and words are also curses. So, you know, if you listen to like NBA YoungBoy or, you know, just mainstream musicians, you're gonna be casting these spells on yourself. Like, for example, WAP, that song, I'm just gonna put it out there, every female got a moist coochie, okay? Like, I'ma just be honest, some may be wetter than others, but at the end of the day, it's moist. So it's really like, you're not talking about, she don't talk like, you know, like, but when you vibrate that low, you see value in those type of things. And it's like, when you already that high, when you already vibrating on a higher frequency, automatically your body just starts vibrating high as well, because your soul is vibrating high, and your body is literally just an expression of how your soul really is and how it feels and stuff. So like, if y'all see me being natural, no makeup, no nails, no weave or whatever, that's natural. So you can tell that my soul is natural, it's organic. You see what I mean? So yeah, so that feeds into the song. Like, she sees value, well, she knows that these bot niggas worship, will value that type of stuff. And whole time, it's like, if you meet any nigga and ask them like, have you ever had a dry, have you ever messed with a girl that had a dry, and 9 times out of 10 they gonna say no. And you know, that 1% they might have said yeah, because maybe that female wasn't taking care of herself. So yeah, it's literally that simple, because you're an expression of yourself. So if your stuff is dry, it's because you're not taking care of yourself. And I can make a video on that too, y'all. So hit me up, you know, in the comments if you want to make a video about it. Period. Okay. Anyways, seriously though, it's really that simple. Like, I'm pretty sure 99.9% of women in the world, in the whole entire world, has a moist vagina, because it's like, or as long as you're taking care of yourself. If you're eating like junk food all the time, and you know, you eating stuff that don't belong in your body is doing so much fighting that it gets dehydrated. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what, you see how I just be talking about, I'm supposed to be talking about music. Oh, that's what I am talking about. So yeah, like if you listen to music like that, you might find yourself like, you gonna be like, my stuff, like you could put a spell on yourself by singing that song, but it's like it becomes low vibrational, because it's like at the end of the day, it's always gonna be, it's still, you know, it's moist. But then she talk about sex, and it's like she values sex so much, and on top of that, sex not even supposed to be how it is today. Like, we're not even supposed to be, like, the way people see sex now, that's not how sex used to be, and it shouldn't be how it is now anyways, because it's just so low vibrational. Like, it's, and what I mean by low vibrational is it's a lower vibe. Like, it's like, say I'm a god, and low vibrational to me is like a bot. You're somebody who's programmed. Like, there's not a lot of energy towards it. So that's what I mean by low vibrational. It's just, it's low. It's just low. It's a low energy. So yeah, so if you listen to music like that, it's a low energy, and you can't really step outside of that comfort zone, because if you always listening to low vibrational music, you're not gonna vibrate higher and ever step outside of that low vibration, because you're so comfortable. And once you start listening to music like Jhené Aiko, for example, I'm really trying to tell y'all, I'm trying to get y'all hip right now. Jhené Aiko goes so hard, and when you really start listening to her music and understand her music, she talk about love in a lot of her songs. But on top of that, if you got a question about something, my answers personally, be answered through her music. And I be having, like I said, in my music playlist. Yeah, I made a music playlist about Jhené Aiko mostly, and yeah, like, her music be so high vibrational. Every time I listen to a song, I get a different scene. I get a different vibration. At the same time, it's still a high vibration, but I get a different message at the end of the song, because it's just like, she's woke. Okay, like, sis is woke for real. And she really, like, I don't know, man, music really, it means so much to me, because it's more than a message to me. It's like, I feel good, and I get a message from it, and I just want to do stuff, because it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a higher vibrational vibe. So it gets me going. It gets my adrenaline going. It just gets me, like, you know, you see them people in school, and they just got their headphones in, and they be blasting their stuff, because they be in their own world. And that's how I feel when I listen to Jhené Aiko. I really don't. I mean, I listen to other people, and I'm actually share my but no, because my music is different from y'all's, like, meaning my vibration is different from y'all, so y'all might not mess with the same type of music I mess with. But most of all, Jhené Aiko, if you find any rapper or musician that's woke, you gonna get a good vibe, because it's high. Like, it's not low. It's a good energy. And when you find that type of music, then your vibrations start rising up. And when you only listening to higher vibrational music, your energy is gonna only be high, and you were never gonna find somebody with a low vibration. Like, if I see somebody listening to Young Boy, I'm gonna be honest with you, deuces. Okay, like, I'm not doing none of that, because I see that you're so comfortable with being low vibrational, and you're comfortable with your demons saying, okay, let's listen to this song. Or because I see no value in, and I say value a lot, y'all, because I watched Young Pharaoh video like maybe 2-3 months ago, talking about value, and that word holds a lot of value, because it just fits for a lot of stuff. And that's how I just that just stuck with me for a minute, because I see value in a lot of things, and I also see non-valuable things. So it's like that word just go with a lot of stuff. So anyways, yeah, like, if you listening to low vibrational music, it's like, it's unvaluable. Like, what do you really learn from it besides negative things? Like, I know when I used to listen to Young Boy and it was about love, I feel like that also really played a part with my toxic relationships, because it was just like, he's toxic, and on top of that, I was asleep. So, but if I was sleeping, I was listening to Jhené Aiko, I'm pretty sure I would have learned something, and I would have, loved myself enough to walk away. from the red flags that I first seen. You know what I mean? But young boy be talking about, you know, like, I think he got a song talking about like, yeah, we toxic or something like that. And he's still, you know what I mean? Like, that's not love. Like, that stuff really not love. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because it's like you see value in something that's not valuable. And that's what makes it toxic, because you just want to stay and you're attached and you're addicted to this toxicity. And whole time it's like, listen to your higher self, or you know that that's not love, but you still stay because you feel like you can change somebody, and you can't change nobody if they don't want to change. So, you know, and that's how I was really thinking a lot, because I was like, you know, I could change him, or not necessarily change, but like we could change our relationship, but it was an only one-sided way type of thing. Like, I was the only one really trying to put in that energy and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get personal, but that's where like music can really play a part on your life and certain scenarios in your life, because it's music and it's a vibe, and when you listen to that stuff, it's now programming in your head, and it brings you down or it can bring you up. It can descend or you can ascend just by listening to music. So that's why, if anything, y'all, if you can't find no woke artists like Jhené Aiko, then don't listen to them. Simple as that. Like, don't listen to them, because you're not going to get anything from it, and you're going to become negative, believe it or not, literally just by listening to music. And you might not see the change because you're in that process of descending or ascending, but you're going to start doing things, or you might talk to people a certain way because you think like this. That's how you started programming yourself. So yeah. Yeah, so basically, y'all, understand music, and if you're going to understand it and feel it, make sure you know what you're listening to and be conscious of listening to the song the whole time, because conscious literally just means aware of something. So if you're listening to a Jhené Aiko song, be aware of everything she's saying and take it how it fits for you. Don't listen to the song as if she just singing it because that's how she, like, not because that's how she expressing herself, but how are you feeling towards the song? Like, she could be talking about love, but she's not talking about love with you. And yeah, that's what I mean. So like, basically replace yourself with her, because we're all one. So like, we sharing the same consciousness, but then you got your own, what's the word I'm looking? You got your own reality. So so symbolize it how it fits. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that was just Jhené Aiko, y'all. I don't know about any other woke artists. I know there's the Nero Pharaoh called Gentrification. That's a really good song. Y'all can get hip on that, because it's like it gets you hype. Like, not like an NBA young boy, because he talking about hype type negative way. But if you listen to the Nero Pharaoh Gentrification, it gets you hype. Like, this is my purpose and this is why I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, what's up? What's up with it? I'm sorry, y'all. It really get me hype. Like, just listening to higher vibrational music, it gives you a different consciousness. It gives you a more higher vibration. Like, I don't know, y'all. I'm really just trying to, you know what I mean? Overall, it just gets me, it gets me feeling good. And that's the type of music I rather listen to than listen to Young Boy or listening to Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I know all that other stuff. Like, I don't be, because it's like, you could feel the demonic energy, and I don't want to feel like that. If I'm a goddess, why would I be listening to a demon? You know what I mean? Like, it took a lot of growth for me to become a goddess. So why would I lower my energies to be back where I was? You know, to be back in the dark, to be back in that demonic energy, to be back in that stupidity energy, to be back in that ignorant energy. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to stay a goddess, I'm going to do things like a goddess. I'm going to walk in my God. I'm going to walk in my godly power. So, yeah. Literally just by music, it can get you far or it can get you low. It can get you high or it can get you down. It can get you ascending or it can get you descending. You choose. That's why literally just by me talking to people or becoming friends with people, I will sit up here and say, or if somebody want to be, if I meet somebody, I don't judge people, but I can tell a lot by a person just by the music they listen to. Because if you're gonna listen to low vibrational music, that means you're not walking in your godly power. You're not. You're walking in your, because like I said before, we all have demons, so you're letting your demons really control your reality because you're listening to demonic stuff. So if you a guy, you're not gonna be no demonic entity. But yeah, also another person I really want to say, somebody I really be jamming to, Young Pharaoh. Yes, he's a spiritual leader, and he also is an artist. Y'all, that man is so freaking awesome. And I'm not dick riding. I'm just be honest with you. I'm not doing none of that. It's just, he is valuable. Like, he's valuable, and he's very, very smart and intelligent. And y'all, his music, that gets me hyped too on a whole nother level. Like, I'll be sitting in the car, you know, my sister might be playing some Young Boy. I'm gonna be in the back with my AirPods in, and I'm be like, the fame just let me walk amongst my people, okay? I be cracking up myself, y'all, because I really be by myself, but I don't care because I be kicking it by myself. Just like, I got this phone and I'm talking to y'all, but I'm not really talking to y'all. I'm just being me, expressing myself. Like, I'm happy because I'm vibrating that high. Okay, period. So that's it for my video, y'all. Really, I know y'all learned something, and I know y'all got some valuable information from it. So, you know, take it or leave it. And yeah, that's it for my video. I love y'all so much. Bye to your family.
They say the world around us is not real.
When I'm gone, who gets your love?
It still affects us though, right?